Welcome students again into the 12th science chemistry class. Now in last lecture we learned about the enthalpy of atom and atomization and enthalpy of that is the fusion, enthalpy of that is vaporization, all these we learned. Now this is the enthalpy of solution which is very important again. Now in this enthalpy is denoted by the delta solution H. Now what is the definition of this enthalpy? See there on the blackboard. Enthalpy of solution is the enthalpy change, that is the delta H, in a process when 1 mole of a substance is dissolved in specific amount of water or specified amount of water. That means the amount of the solvent, that is it is generally water. So the amount of the solvent is always given during the preparation of the solution, and in that given amount of solvent, which is the specified amount of solvent, we have to dissolve that is 1 mole of the substance, and the heat which is evolved at that time is nothing but it is the enthalpy of solution. So enthalpy of solution is the enthalpy change in a process when 1 mole of a substance is dissolved in specified amount of solvent. Now for example the NaCl. Now this is the NaCl, that is the substance which is in the solid state. When these get dissolved in the aqua, that is the water, there is formation of NaCl aqueous, that is the solution of NaCl. Now at that time the heat evolved is plus 4 kJ per mole. Now the delta solution H is the plus 4 kJ per mole. That means 4 kJ per mole heat is get absorbed when 1 mole of NaCl is dissolved into the water or solvent. Here solvent is the water and there is formation of NaCl aqueous solution, and the delta solution H is 4 kJ per mole. Now enthalpy of solution at infinite dilution is called as the enthalpy change when 1 mole of the substance is dissolved the amount in the infinite amount of that is the solvent. Now what is the enthalpy of infinite dilution? Now this is again the enthalpy of infinite dilution. When there is the enthalpy of solution, then the volume of that solvent is specified amount, that is the given volume. But when we use the infinite amount of solvent, at that time the heat evolved or absorbed, that is the enthalpy change, is called as the enthalpy of solution at infinite dilution. That means on further dilution there is no change in the heat. That heat is called as the enthalpy of infinite dilution. Now what is the definition of enthalpy of infinite dilution? Enthalpy of solution at infinite dilution is the enthalpy change, that is delta H, when 1 mole of substance is dissolved in infinite amount of solvent. When 1 mole of the substance is dissolved in infinite amount, that is large amount of solvent, then the enthalpy change is called as the enthalpy at infinite dilution, students. Now see here, the ionic compound or anionic compound dissolves in water in 2 steps. Generally, the ionic compounds are dissolved in water in 2 steps. Now the first is the ions are separated from the molecule, because the ionic compounds are always in that of the crystal form and into that ions of that compound. So when we add water in that ionic substance, first the ions of the that substance are get first separated. That is the first step. So now first the ions are separated from the molecules, and which is called as the crystal lattice enthalpy. That enthalpy, that heat or heat change or enthalpy change is called as the crystal lattice enthalpy when ions get separated after dilution. That is the first step. So the first step is the ions are separated from the molecules, and that enthalpy which called as the crystal lattice enthalpy and denoted by the symbol delta LH, which is the crystal lattice enthalpy and which is always positive. Remember that delta LH is always positive. For example, suppose this is the ionic substance 1 mole MX, that is the positive ion and negative ion. When dissolves, it first gets separated into the two different ions, positive and negative, M plus in the gaseous form and Cl minus in this way. So this enthalpy is called as the crystal lattice enthalpy. And the second step is that the ions are hydrated then with water molecules. In the 11th standard we learned when the ions are dissolved into the solvent such as water, the positive ions get surrounded by the solvent molecules in such a way that the negative pole of that solvent is towards that positive ion. And the negative ion of the ionic compound is also surrounded by the water molecules such that the positive end of the water, that is the hydrogen, ends surround that negative ion. And that process is called as the hydration of ions. So the second step is there, the ions are hydrated with water molecules surrounding them called as enthalpy of hydration. When the ions are hydrated by the water molecules surrounding them, and that enthalpy is called as the enthalpy of hydration and which is always negative. Remember that the enthalpy of hydration is always negative and enthalpy of, that is the crystal lattice enthalpy is always positive. Now the enthalpy of hydration is denoted by the symbol delta hydration H, which is always negative. And the addition or sum of these two enthalpies is called enthalpy of solution. Remember that. What is enthalpy of solution? Enthalpy of solution is nothing but it is the enthalpy of crystal, it is the sum of the enthalpies of the, that is crystal lattice enthalpy and enthalpy of hydration. When we add them, then we obtain the enthalpy of solution. Now here we learned that the enthalpy of NaCl is plus 4 kJ per mole. But how it is obtained? Let us learn here. Now here delta hydration H is called as the enthalpy of hydration, which is always negative, and the sum of these two enthalpies is called as the enthalpy of solution. So what is the formula of enthalpy of solution? Delta solution H is equal to delta LH, that is the crystal lattice enthalpy, plus delta hydrated enthalpy, that means the hydration enthalpy. Okay. Now that enthalpy is called as the enthalpy of hydration, delta hydration H. So the summation of these two enthalpy gives the enthalpy of solution. Now for example, for NaCl, sodium chloride, the delta LH, that is the crystal lattice enthalpy, is plus 790 kilojoule per mole. For NaCl, the crystal lattice enthalpy is 790 kilojoule per mole, and for NaCl, the hydrated enthalpy or hydration enthalpy of hydration, which is the second step in the enthalpy of solution, is about minus 786 kilojoule per mole. We know that it is always negative. And when we add these two, we obtain the enthalpy of solution for NaCl. So delta solution H is equal to, for NaCl this is equal to, what is that? Plus 790 minus 786, and the sum is plus 4 kilojoule per mole. In this way, students, we obtain the enthalpy of solution. Now let us learn the next topic, that is the thermochemistry. Now what is in that thermochemistry? Let us learn. But you first take the screenshot of this blackboard writing and write down the notes in your notebook in a beautiful handwriting. This is very, very important. Enthalpy of solution always asked into the examination, maybe for short note or any in another questions it may be asked. Now let us learn the thermochemistry. What is the thermochemistry? What is the enthalpy of chemical reaction? We have to learn now. Now take the screenshot.